But you voted for Trump? Trump's not president, so what does that have to do with anything? You know, like, what does that have to do with anything? Anime.
PPP and Kiba hated this support cause it wasn't brain dead sent by Floodgate. What says you?
Hold on, are you guys not seeing... Are the alerts not popping up, chat, or are they? Because I didn't see it just here. So are we... Hold on, I'm going to see. I'm not signed in to what's it called yet. It did? Okay. I just want to make sure. Because I don't have my watch on, so I can't tell who's, like, donating. I wasn't signed into this. Who could that have been? So you were talking about it's not a floodgate. Oh, we're talking about the Altergeist stuff? Altergeist don't need a floodgate. Altergeist never needed a floodgate. Yeah, a floodgate is not going to fix it. Because... if you think about Altergeist has monster disruption for days, right? Like, you already have Protocol, which is still a good card by today's standards. It's just a simple monster negate. Altergeist has Tribute Fodder, because, like, so much of their stuff trigger in the graveyard. They have a Bounce and Soquidius, which is still kind of invaluable. They have a Spell and Trap negate, but it's not the... Like, Hexia is insane when you can get her out, but she's not, like, the easiest thing to make turn 1. Or turn 0, excuse me. I would say that they needed bodies. I think they needed a Link 1. I think the main deck monsters are good enough. You don't want like, Miluseek is just a card where I find it very difficult, Faker and Miluseek chat, that they're going to power creep those cards. And I think Soquidius needs to be ran in the main deck just because it's like unique disruption. So those 3 cards are pretty much going to be in the deck moving forward. Mary is a card where, like, you could probably move the number down, but she is not a starter. But what do you call Mary? Chat, what do you call a card that gets you a resource but isn't a starter? Like, I don't know what you consider Mary. She's not an extender. Altergeist doesn't really have extenders. And she's not a starter either. But she gets you, like, a trap card, which is a disruption. A builder? Is that even a term, though? Do we call that? Or is that a term we say in Yu-Gi-Oh? Anime Night is... I'm just going to ignore what Anime Night's saying, chat. I'm not going to silence him because we know what's it called. Big Pimpin' 12, thank you very much for the Twitch donation. PBB and Kiba hated the support because it wasn't brain dead set 5 floodgate. What says you? Before even watching this, the support... The card that when you search it, you special summon it, and then it that card seems very good. Just off the break, chat, that card seems very good because even without anything else, a searcher, but it doesn't technically search, chat. I guess we could call it a Stratos. Yeah, we call it a Stratos, but she doesn't technically search. If that makes sense. She's one of those cards that you normal summon it and she puts something on the field. There aren't many of those in the game, and it seems like they all kind of do. I think, what's the arc? Amazement? I think Amazement has that too, chat. They have the same type of card where if you normal summon it, you put a card on the field versus searching it. So, I guess, yeah, we can call it a searcher, but she doesn't technically search. Anyways, that card seems very good because that's a card, chat, that even unlike Faker, you can use turn 0. Normal summon Miluseek, link Miluseek off into Link Karibo, I guess, because that's what we got to do. You search the new card, you special summon the new card because you searched it, then you reborn Miluseek, and boom, you can instantly go into like a Link or Herald of the Arclight.
This is amazing.
Oh wow. Ash Proof. No, we're still not Ash Proof.
Yes.
Always love seeing this.
I feel great. I can do this.
Oh, and then there's just nothing. Thank you very much, Aquamades. Thank you for coming through with that massive donation. I don't know what that was for, but I appreciate it. You didn't. There's no text or anything, but thank you, partner. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. Can I get a cat chest in the chat? Cat chest. Win harder card? No, I don't think it's win harder because again, it allows that card's an extender, and just think about it. What extenders does Altergeist have? None. Like, even Faker is not necessarily an extender because if you just have Faker in your hand, turn 0, you can't trigger it unless you have, like, Imperm. But, like, how do you Imperm going first? It's very difficult. Yeah, there are certain things. Some ways you can Imperm going first, but it's very difficult to do it. The point that I'm making is like this is a true extender that you can just use immediately. So I like that card a lot. That card allows Altergeist to go, as someone said in the chat, you can make like Prime, Zephyr said it, you can make Prime Banshee and like Prime Banshee actually does something. Because chat, Prime Banshee is a card that in Alter, if you play Altergeist, you don't need to run Prime Banshee, like at all. I played Altergeist for years. You run one Prime Banshee, but it like never comes up. You never summon it. If you banish it from Extravagance or Prosperity, you don't care. Hextia you actually make. You know what I mean? So like people run 2-3 Hextias, like, oh shit, I banished all my Hextias. This is bad. I'm gonna summon this card. But now Prime Banshee is actually like good. I think I know this video you're gonna watch because I watched it earlier today. So like yeah, you can like Altergeist can do stuff now, chat. And here I'm gonna be honest. I didn't think the Link 4 was all that good because I questioned Altergeist's ability, chat, to make a Link 4 turn 1. However, it's in line with the deck. Like, what is the Link 4 they have now, chat? It's like a card that just like can do a lot of damage. That's not what Altergeist need. Altergeist don't need to do more damage. They're a control deck. You want to like slowly constrict the game, take control of the game, and then it doesn't matter that you can't do a lot of damage. You'll eventually win just by bouncing and sending cards from Miluseek, right? This card just does what they want to do. Like you just want to get traps. Turn 0, like set up as many disruptions as possible. That's what a good control deck does. You don't want to you don't want more damage. That's not going to help a control deck. You want more disruptions. Like this is what they needed. They needed a card that makes it so I can have manifestation and protocol like from the deck turn 0. So here. They lose the nib. I mean, that's just unfortunate. Ironically, the thing that's important now is Pukari. Pukari's like insane now. Dump the new trap. I think that's it. There we go. And here, chat, I thought it was so obvious. If you're making Prime Banshee turn 1 and you're activating Prime Banshee, obviously you're pulling Faker out. There's no other card you're going to pull but Faker out of the deck because Faker's just 2 monsters. You know what I mean? Like, you're pulling Faker out of the deck. Now you can set a trap up without even going for Marionetter. Go for Hextia. And it doesn't look like a lot. You're like, oh, all you have is the rank 4 plus Hextia and Protocol. But, like, this is all you need. Because all you need to do, chat, is just shotgun this Protocol and draw phase. That gives you the Hextia, or that gives you Faker Summon. That pulls Sequidius out of your deck. So now you have a Spell and Trap negate because your Hextia is live. And you got a bounce. And you have fodder for your Protocol. So that's 3 disruptions. It's not bad. It's a lot better than what Altergeist has now. I mean, yeah, you're going to get wrecked by Ash, but you know, it is what it is. Altergeist already kind of get wrecked by Ash, so. Oh, yeah, this card has a disruption, too. Chat, that's another thing. Adminia. She can snatch still monsters. And also, people don't realize, chat, her effect to take a monster is permanent. So, like, when you take that monster, you keep it forever. That was one of the first things. No. If you have Ash up, it's in this video. If you try to, people used to fall into that trap all the time. People would summon Faker, they would Ash, and you got Protocol in the field, and it's just like, oh, well, Ash doesn't do anything. Yeah, bouncing a cast Hero monster is kind of dumb. This combo, I was like, because I was thinking, chat, I was like, is it possible for Marionetter to be a combo starter? And as soon as I saw Haunted Rock, I was like, I really don't like Haunted Rock because it makes you discard, but it's actually, this, like, the way this played out, just watch, it's like, okay, it's not that bad. It's not bad. Yeah, because you have to discard Pukari. But then you can Reborn her, and that's Hextia. And then you get Pukari again. Then you go on the Banshee and search, and then there you go. Like, once you search that card, you're just off to the races. Shit. Now you get Faker out of your deck. Yeah, we definitely can get mid now. Yeah. But it's the same thing. Like, the point, to me, it seems like now, chat, the point is to get, this is the board that Altergeist want to get to. This board cannot be even lead. If you get this far, you know, you're not going to get ashed, at least on Faker. Your opponent probably would have ashed you already. Like, this is the ideal. You have a Snatch Steal, you have a Spell and Trap negate, you have a Bounce, and you have a Monster negate. Like, if you can't win with all that, then, like, you weren't going to win the duel anyways. Like, if you can't win with, I think, 4 disruptions, like, you're not going to win. Because they're all 2-card combos. Yeah, try to Ash, doesn't work. Yeah, I mean, I agree. I think a Link one would have been more practical. But it works. Now, when I saw this, I was like, what are we doing here? We're doing Marauding Captain Conway. Come on now. Marauding Captain combos. Does it lose the Lava Golem? Well, Altergeist is still a control deck, but it has combos now, I guess you could say. Yeah, I honestly forgot Altergeist had a Synchro, bro. I think, doesn't Altergeist have a fusion, or am I trolling? I totally forgot Altergeist had it. I'm not playing this shit. Never. I'm not playing this shit. But yeah, I have no idea why they got she plays this in the show too. I don't know why, but yeah, Altergeist have a Synchro. It's just a bad idea. Apparently it reborns itself. I don't know what the card does. Yeah, she used it versus her brother. Same board. So yeah, I kind of like it. So I would say, while a Link 1 was the obvious answer for Altergeist, I think the new cards accomplished the job. However, I think only 2 of them are like extraordinary. Like, 2 of them really help the archetype. One, the one that searches itself, chat, the one that just happens to also be a tuner. The one that, or not searches itself, but the one where when you search it, it like special summons itself, and that card's really good. Just because Altergeist have, I mean, I guess you could personal spoofing it, but like you probably just want to Milu Seek it. That card was already good, and then the Link 4 turned out to be a lot better than I thought. Like, I really thought the Link 4 was bad when I read it, chat. I was like, bro, we don't need Link 4s, but no, when you actually see it, chat, it allows you to get the protocol without opening Marionetter, and that's something that like was very difficult in Altergeist. You could, I guess, make Hextia and give up Hextia and search it, but like then usually you wouldn't have a way to get Hextia back. So like those 2 cards really help a lot. You have Pukri. So the thing is, Pukri has always been very good. The issue with Pukri is Pukri's ceiling is insanely high, chat, but she's a card that's only good turn 0 and turn 1. She's only good on your opening turn. After that, she's very bad. So it's like, that is the biggest issue that Altergeist will have, in my opinion, chat, is because like, the monster is treated as an Altergeist, so yeah, you contribute it for protocol, or Hexia too. That's the biggest problem with Pukri, chat, is like, she's only kind of good in like the opening turn of the game. She's not good at any other time, because after that, like, you're already kind of started up. But, and that's the question, like, okay, so do you run 3 Pukri? Do you run 1 Pukri? I saw he had, as a starter, what's that card, chat? Where Art Thou, I think? What does Where Art Thou do? I think it just searches like a level 1 or something. Yeah, he had that as like a substitute. Of like, okay, you can open Pukri or you can play Where Art Thou. So like I wonder, because what Altergeist does right now is like not good enough to keep up with the meta, but could this keep up with the meta? Maybe. Like, I mean, it's a lot of disruptions for 2 cards, in my opinion. You know what I mean? And I would imagine, chat, that Altergeist could still play Extravagance, or like every deck can play Prosperity, but you could still probably play Extravagance in this. Because you only... They really need a Link 1. Like, the fact that Altergeist still has to play Link Karibo chat is kind of whack. You know what I mean? Searches, level 1 if you have a level 1. Oh, you have to control a level 1. Never mind. Oh, wait, hold on. Nah, well, yeah, okay, never mind. You do have level 1s. Okay, I kind of get it. I didn't really love the fire one. To me, it just seems like a shittier Milu-Seek chat. That's exactly what I thought when I saw it. I was like, this is just the worst Milu-Seek, is it not? You know what I mean? And Altergeist already have enough normal. We don't need no more normal summons. They're never going to top Milu-Seek. So, realistically, you aim to keep the sync on field because you can loop Conqueri twice, and it returns when Hexy attributes it. Oh, okay, that's cool. I don't know that they're gonna play Conqueri anymore, Zephyr Fox, because if you're adding these new monsters, like I don't see how you have space for Conqueri anymore. Like a lot of people didn't even play Conqueri, you know. Like I don't know. Conqueri she's good when she works, and she's terrible when you just randomly draw her in your opening hand.